Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring us our dream.
Hello, Internet.
I'd like to talk to you today, just you, a little bit about sweat prevention. These are some lessons I wish I had learned many a year ago, but no one ever took the time. Why? Because no one ever knew. I actually just invented most of these methods like earlier today. And now I'm going to share them with you. Okay, the first must-do thing to stay cool in summer is you gotta wear cotton clothes. Shirts, socks, underwears. It's gotta be cotton. Cotton is the only way. Now the problem with cotton, it erodes quickly, okay? Socks, they get holes quickly. Boxer shorts, for instance, they tend to get holes in them. They tend to get, your boxer shorts will get, oh, whoops. I can't even do it with a straight face. So you gotta wear cotton is the point there.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2. Nails. Big deal here. Nails gotta be really short. What you don't appreciate is the fact that so much of it is about surface area. You have to have skin exposure so that heat can dissipate. Okay, let's get that down. Let's put on some music while I trim these nails, yeah? Freeze 2 cans that once held Coca-Cola premium coconut water. These are small cans. These are like 8.4 ounce cans. Drink the coconut water, get your Popeye on with coconut water instead of spinach. Pour water into the cans, freeze them, and then walk around outside with these frozen. Actually, I can't even hold them anymore. They're so cold. But it's frozen. I don't know if you can see the ice, but there's ice. Oh, baby, there's ice. I don't know if I can get it. I mean, I'm sure you take my word for it. But I must prove there is ice in here. So, like, for instance, let's say you live in a building where you got to walk through the parking lot and it's 100 degrees. Well, if you've got 2 frozen cans in your hands, you're going to mitigate a lot of that heat that's coming off you. You can roll it around on your neck, and pinch one behind the... Ah! Forgot that, more music was coming on. But I'm not sure that performance of Edward Grieg's In the Hall of the Mountain King is in the public domain, so I better shut it down. But yeah, so you can, frozen can, get your hands nice and cold, rub it on your neck, shove one in your pants. Woo! But okay, tip number 4 is a bit wacky, but you got to go with me on this. Shave your arms with Blades of America, Blade in America. Let's say you're out there and it's hot and you're like a compact, burly dude like me, right? Got all that muscle and bone and just built like a fucking rhino. Because, again, the surface area is where you're going to lose your heat off of you. And if it's insulated by hair covering your skin, and I know you're thinking, yo, man, that's a little sus, and, what's going on with you? You've got this, costume jewelry necklace on, and you shave your arms. Is there something you want to tell us? And no, not at this moment. No, thank you. But the point is, there's nothing wrong with having a nice clean arm in the summertime. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, I think we're on to tip number 5. And here's where it gets a little bit silly. You might have thought number 4 was where it got silly, but no. Because what you don't appreciate is the fact that not only do you lose heat off of your extremities, right? Those are an important area. But also your face has a lot of heat because there's a lot of blood flow because your senses require, a whole lot of oxygen and blood flow, nutrients and things like that. So you get a lot of blood flow in your face. So what you want to do, first of all, your ears trap heat behind them. So you got to get the flick going. If you're just, out and about, hanging out in the sun, get that flick going nice and easy. Just keep it consistent. Just a nice flick. The other thing is, too, your lips. They're very, there's a lot of blood cells around your lips. And so you gotta take advantage of the fact that breathing is a natural process, and you can expel air not only out of your body, hot air, but also you can flap your lips. Basically what I'm getting at is you gotta walk around going this is a big thing for thermoregulation. Okay, so the ears and the. Okay, so let's run it back for a moment. We got cotton clothes. We got shorty nails. We got 2 frozen cans to walk around with in your hands. We shave our arms. We go. Now the last thing that you want to make use of, and some of you may know this may be a tip that you already implement in your own routine, but you might not be going that extra mile that is necessary. Some people skimp a little bit on the body powder. I'm here to tell you that no, that is not the way to do it. You got to load up, man. You got to really let yourself marinate in that thing. Get your Gordon Ramsay on. You got to be quite generous with it. Just like you got to be quite generous with the olive oil, you got to be quite generous with the butter. It's actually blowing off of me. I'm kind of feeling this look for myself. This is kind of this might be, oh my God, I got it in my eye. This might be my new look.
Just looking at the time to see if I can run it by. Hey, man, it's time to buffalo. The Washington